Hey everybody, so we've got our brand new project here. This just came in. We got this diesel that we got for a pretty good price from a friend of ours. I've got my helper here who's going to help us take this thing apart. We're going to do a little bit of work to it. And it looks like it's in fairly, decent condition cosmetically. I haven't had a chance to check the lights or the horn. When you look on the underside though, let's flip it over. To the bottom. It's pretty rusty, so we'll see if we can't get some of the rust off and see if we can't get it working again.
And let's see if we get it working again so we can fix it.
That's right, we're going to see if we can't get it fixed. So we'll take some pictures and then we'll have some video periodically throughout the build. So it took us some time to get it to this point in disassembly, and you can sort of see why the optimism started to fade. We got a good idea of just how bad the corrosion was. So the reverse mechanism was in okay shape, but still pretty rusty. Can't really see the drone from this angle, but it was in okay shape. Wheels very rusty at the bottom there, to the point where some of the metal had been rusted through. Probably the most disappointing part there was the armature, which is probably not going to be recoverable, which meant you have to purchase a new part. Wiring was in okay shape, but that's probably a small consolation considering just how rusted and corroded everything was. So I just want to take a quick video and show you. Took all the outside pieces here, and holy cow, there's some very old stuff kind of lodged in here. So got our work cut out for us. But I'm looking at I think it's the Pullmore side, and yeah, it's not looking great. Although there's a little bit left there, so there may be something to recover there. So we'll see. I don't know. That's the engine here. I don't know. We'll have to do a little bit of work. We got some cleanup to do. So I was looking here too on the sides, and you might be able to see it. There's definitely some gouging and wear of rust that's been. It looks like it's been painted over. So I don't know. This right here is going to take some work. I don't know if we're ever going to get that free. We might just have to replace the whole thing. But I don't have a deep well of parts for diesels, so I'm going to see what I can do to recover this. But everything's pretty solid as far as construction goes. So it's not loose. I don't feel, just kind of pushing it a little bit. It doesn't feel bad. So maybe if you look at the wear on the sides, it doesn't necessarily go against what might be considered wear and tear for a normal engine, or what that looks like. If you're really kind of guessing at it. We'll see. It's bad when kind of flake off some extra kind of bits here. Get what used to be metal flaking off here, so I don't know. This may have this little piece here may have pulled its last, so we'll see. And it was about here in the disassembly phase that I started to ditch the optimism. Holy cow, where's the patron saint of lost causes when you need her? That is the worm. And you can really see all the rust that had built up on the armature there. It had corroded pretty badly, just to match the rest of the train. And the unfortunate part was you can kind of see the wires. They'd started to break because of the rust, so they all are going to have to be replaced and rewound, which I think is the right terminology. But so that was kind of disappointing. So after a good bit of elbow grease, we got these taken down, and pulled off most of the rust off of these. You can probably tell by my hands there was more than a little bit. But the oil got them oiled up, and wheels turn okay. They obviously need more cleaning, but we'll take care of that. The worm is toast. I could probably rewire that after a lot of cleaning, but I think I'm just going to get a new one. So enough of that. This actually came about okay. So front one is not rolling as cleanly as I would like it to. We'll keep working on that. But the back one spins pretty freely, and I did what I could to try to protect the Pullmore material on the wheels. So we'll see if that held. Doesn't look great, but I really don't want to buy a new one of these, and I'd like to see if I can get this thing to run on wood here. So, you know, more rust here, still needs to be cleaned up, but, you know, for a first day, it's not bad. So I gave it the bath in the simple green rundown. And here's the unfortunate part. So the armature here, not plan at all. And, you know, I could try and play with it a little bit and loosen it up, but I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is breaking it worse than it already is, and it's just not a lot here. So I'll see if I can get a replacement for this. But I might still work on it too, just to see. This one's looking okay. This one's for the rear. You know, I got all the rust kind of worked off. I'll paint over the scraped off parts here, get it cleaned up. Maybe give the outside a new paint job too, just to kind of see what I can do with it. So that's looking okay. And did the same here with the frame. Obviously scraped off all the rust. Still got a little bit on there, but enough where I can kind of clean it off with some sandpaper and probably be good. Now this is interesting. So I took a look at the front side here. The wiring actually looks okay. The solder points were in pretty good condition when I took them off. So I'm reasonably happy with the condition here. Sorry about that. I have not checked out the reverse mechanism here, but the connections seem okay. And then looking in there at the drum, looks decent. So yeah, more work to be done, obviously. But hey, so that's one day of cleaning and breaking down. I know those of you out there are probably shaking your heads and going, "Why are you killing yourself with this thing?" But it's kind of fun to break it down and do its parts and just kind of see how these Alco diesels work. This piece I don't know what to do with. I know you're not supposed to mess with the screws. That's at least what everybody says. But I really gonna have to take those off if I want to clean this brass. It looks like brass. I'm assuming it's brass because it's green. But this piece right here to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, not in great shape. But I guess that's what happens. It was built in 1953, and I don't know, that's pretty cool to me. So here's another project that's on the table too. So multiple projects going on at the same time. I'm doing my best not to get the parts mixed up. So all right, that's it.